Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. And friends, today we have a special guest with us, and his name is Monish, and he has got selected in Atos Syntel and Birla Soft, Wipro, and many other companies. So that is the reason I said he is a special guest to our channel today. So basically, today in this session, we will be talking about how did he apply for this job, how did he prepare for this job, what was the test pattern, what actually happened in the interview. So we will start with Atos Intel, and then the next interview session with him will be for Birla Soft. So Monish, before we jump into Atos Intel uh, preparation strategy, or how did you fill the form, all those things, I wanted you to introduce yourself.
Thank you so much again, and it gives an honor to me sharing my experience in front of you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. Uh, my name is Monish Tiwari, and I belongs to Barabanki, Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I am pursuing my BTech in the stream of information technology, and I got placed in Atos Syntel Birla Soft, Wipro, and uh, and other companies like Infosys,
Oh,
and
great.
the too many companies assessment is still pending, but I actually prepared for that. And before I'm talking about the Atos Syntel is an off-campus drive, which
Mm-hmm.
actually I filled during the November time, and after the 10 to 20, 15 days, I got the assessment link
Mm-hmm.
with the specified for the first round, and which is only first round is a elimination round in that.
Okay.
Uh, and The Atos off-campus drive will be conducted remotely,
Mm-hmm.
and exact schedule details with the share with the shortlisted candidates. The written test in because the company have the rights that what type of test pattern they want to give.
Mm-hmm.
The written test is not the same every year; it's changed by the company. But yeah, in written exam pattern, the quantitative ability there is a 25 number of questions. Their
Mm-hmm.
verbal ability there 25 questions. Logical reasoning 25. Overall 75 questions
Mm-hmm.
with no negative marking in that,
Mm-hmm.
and 70% criteria you have to clear that for the
Okay.
first round, which is elimination round.
Okay.
uh,
So you did
uh,
not have coding, right?
no, after that, the second round there's a hackathon round.
Mm-hmm.
In that there's a coding round, and which is actually for me the question was find the special element in the matrices, and for some of my friends have different hackathon questions as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to practice solving coding challenges questions if we want to get in that reputed company.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So in the first round, 75 questions was there, and what was the time duration?
There is a each question have I think 1 hour, 1 hour 20 minutes you have for each section, and you have to complete
No,
those things.
20 minutes
But
for each
I,
section, so total 1 hour for
uh,
75 questions, right?
yeah, 1 hour for 75 questions. But actually I mentioned that uh, the another campus drive is going on at us,
Mm-hmm.
and they have changed their schedules. Like there is a 90 questions are there, and 1.5 year half
One and a half.
hour to
Okay. Mm-hmm.
conduct the exam. So it is basically on the company that the written test is not the same year, and it is changed by the company. So yeah.
Okay. Fine. So the other thing is, so the hackathon. So what was the time duration for the hackathon, and how many questions were there?
Two questions were there,
Mm-hmm.
and the timing is 1 hour actually,
Okay.
and
And what are the
I
languages we
had
can use in that
uh,
hackathon?
we 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 can use C++, Python, Java,
Mm-hmm.
and the other language,
And
the
what will be the
other
difficulty?
language.
Okay. What will be the difficulty level of this hackathon question?
You can say it is a medium level difficulty,
Okay.
not
So
too hard or not too easy.
okay. So you had to pass the test cases also in that.
No, yeah, I had passed. I had actually attempting one question, and I had passed all the test cases and compiled the
So
solution.
you were
And
not able to solve both the questions.
no,
Okay.
because the time limitation and actually little bit of question is again. But I actually mentioned that hackathon round is not an elimination round.
Then
If
why
you
they are
clear the
doing it?
first round, then
But why they are doing it then?
they
Hmm.
yeah actually uh, practice. I actually mentioning for the one or two line about this
Hmm.
that. Uh, some of my friends that different type of question. This is
Hmm.
completely new round for me.
Okay. Okay.
I don't see any other companies on our campus drive having hackathon round except Intel. So it is basically new for me, but I actually did it.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. So you had interview also after that.
Yes. I have interview. I after 2 months of hackathon,
Hmm.
I got the interview mail,
Okay.
and then
So what was the questions were asked in the interview for
uh,
Atos Syntel?
I before the interview preparation, I actually mentioned that online study for you helped me a lot
Hmm.
because I did not how to deliver the answers in front of interview. I did not get have any idea about this.
Hmm.
So I actually watch your Infosys experiences,
Hmm.
interviews, and the other companies' interview experiences.
Hmm.
So I actually prepared myself to watch those kinds of videos in every night, and after that, I'm facing Atos Intel interview.
Great.
In during the interview, they may ask about tell me about yourself. This is a basic question in
Hmm.
every particular interview they may ask, and you should give a reliable answer
Hmm.
because every particular steps define your what type of question they may ask.
Hmm.
So tell me about yourself. I just mentioning my technologies, which technologies I preferred. I preferred myself in C++ programming language and web related language like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And even I just mentioning my personal project, which I actually during the lockdown time I create a university based website. So and even you have to mention your short term goals like I want to my short term goal is to get to achieve this reputed company for starting my career, or
Hmm.
you mentioning their long term goals and strengths. And I did not mentioning my weakness, but
Hmm.
I just say strength and achievements like once I was selected for under 15 state level cricketer as
Hmm.
well. So tell me about yourself. You must have prepared in a better way. So that impress interviewer a lot.
Okay. Fine. So what all technical questions were asked to you in the Atos Syntel?
Technical question. I just starting like after they tell me about yourself, they may ask about the final year project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, final year project about what type of problem statement you are going to work on that, and
Mm-hmm.
what is your role in that particular project, and what type of challenges you have been faced, and what type of technologies you are using in that.
Mm-hmm.
And they may ask about every particular technologies, at least the basic knowledge you have about the technologies you have been used in your final year project. And after that, the final year project, they asked me about what is your preference language, and I preferred myself in C++, as I mentioned. So they may ask about the classes and the OOPS concept, and what is the difference between abstraction and encapsulation, even classes and objects. And the first question they may ask about the what is the difference between C and C++. This is
Mm-hmm.
most important questions they
Mm-hmm.
may ask. So the student definitely prepared for that. So after that, they were asked about DBMS.
Mm-hmm.
What is difference between DBMS and RDBMS,
Mm-hmm.
and SQL and MySQL, and these type of questions they asked them. They also asked me about the operating system, which operating system is faster, and so I just mentioned that Linux. And
Okay.
so these type of questions have been asked.
Okay. And when did you get your final result of this interview? So you had only one round of interview, right? So HR and TR together.
Yeah, HR and TR. Even their HR question they may ask about the are you relocate with any location, or what is uh, your take if you some of the colleagues have been issued with some of the technical things. So what's your take on this? So I'm just mentioning that I've just go to the HR or my team leader to ask me about to clear or sort out the problem which we are facing at that time. So I just prepared myself for the HR questions, and
Mhm.
so yeah, these type of questions they may ask, and about the family background as well.
Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so when did you get your result after the interview?
I got the result in starting of March,
Mm-hmm.
first week of March. Atos Syntel process is very slow if we compare to the other
Mm-hmm.
MNC companies, because they conducting after the hackathon round, after 2 months they conducting my interview mail. Even I did not thought about that I'm selected or
Mm-hmm.
not. So, but at least I'm placed in Atos Syntel.
Great, great. Congratulations once again, Mohnish. So,
Thank you.
thank you, Manish. And now we will start with the Birla Soft your experience. And before that, I just wanted to know, like, how did you prepare for your aptitude, reasoning, and verbal round for Atos Intel, so that students, other students, those who are watching, they can refer that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, prepared for aptitude and verbal ability. You just practicing, keep practicing on a daily
Mhm.
basis. Keep doing mock test in
But how did you
interviews
learn the
time. Even
concepts? How did you learn the basic
concepts.
concepts?
Actually, I've just selected the following topics and working with the YouTube, watching the YouTube channels, and keep practicing on that particular topic, like
Mhm.
uh, speed and distance problems, or
Mhm.
boat and stream problems, or even the technical terms. So even I just yeah, even you are conducting a course. I just seen in that.
Mhm.
So I actually suggest to student that they will go for it and to prepare yourself and to get uh, any reputed company like a multinational company. So basically, I prepared watching a lot of videos,
Mhm.
lot of topic have been prepared. So yeah, that's what.
Great. Okay. So can you start with Birla Soft? Like, how did you apply again for the Birla Soft? What was the round? Each and every details about Birla Soft.
Actually, Birla Soft is an off-campus recruitment drive. I had applied for that, and after that, the return test consists of 50 questions,
Mhm.
and the time limit is one hour to solve the test. The student should avoid answering questions which they are not sure of, because there is a negative marking, 1.5, yeah, 1.5/4 marks for each wrong answers.
Mhm.
So you should avoid answering questions if which they are not sure of. The written test is not the same year. It is changed by the company, as I mentioned. It has been seen that the written test generally follows the following pattern. Like the first part consists of questions of English.
Mhm.
The second part consists of quantitative aptitude, and the third part is technical questions.
Mhm. Mhm.
So in English section, and yes, so students can expect questions based on phrases, idioms, comprehensions, synonyms, antonyms.
Mhm.
And in quantitative aptitude section, the student can expect elementary mathematical and logical question as well.
Mhm.
And in technical section, which is the third part of, so the student can expect questions based on programming,
Mhm.
pseudocodes, or like programming like Java, C++, and C.
So all will be
Student can
objective or hands-on coding will be there.
uh, no no hands of holding. There's coding. There's
O-
pseudocodes are there, and
Output-based
you
questions
have
is there. Mhm.
output based questions. So the student can also expect question based on DBMS in this round as well. So yeah, after that the HR and TR round both are same in that.
Mhm.
They're giving me a
Okay.
mail
So
after.
before that, one question. So how many questions were there, and what was the total time duration? Anyway, you have mentioned, but just wanted to know once again. So what is the total number of questions in each section and the total duration?
Um, the total number of questions are there. I did not know
Notice.
exact
Okay.
number. Actually, I'm forgetting right now. So
Okay. Okay.
I'm not
No.
supposed to.
Okay. No problem. You remember and tell me later so that I will put in the comment section so other students will
Okay,
get help from there.
I
Okay.
I will definitely send you the message
Okay.
about this.
So after the written test, how after how many days you got the interview mail?
After 15 to 20 days, I got the interview mail,
Mm-hmm.
and in that they may ask about my tell me about yourself and my final year project,
Mm-hmm.
reference language, and DBMS concept. And after that, the HR questions have been conducted. Even they may ask about the 2 year agreement in that Birla Soft.
Mm-hmm.
The CTC would be 4 lakh per annum. They may ask about the what's your take on 2 year agreement policy. So I am answering in a better way. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so can you tell me what all questions were asked? Like you told questions were there from this TVMS and all those things, but we wanted to know like what exactly the questions were asked.
exactly. They asked me about the difference between the DBMS and RDBMS,
Mm-hmm.
and asked me about what actually works SQL,
Mm-hmm.
and how to what type of database are there
Mm-hmm.
in a form, and or little bit two or three questions which is related to DBMS they may ask. They asked to me.
Okay, only DBMS questions were asked.
No, in C++, operator overloading, operator overriding, and abstract class,
Mm-hmm.
and OOPS concept. The whole OOPS concept with the real world example. They asked me about that. So, and after that, yeah, C++ and DBMS, only these two things have been asked. And luckily, they did not ask me about the coding questions, because one of my friends, in the interview, asked him about the coding question as well,
Mm-hmm.
about the prime number, Armstrong number. So student need to prepare about these basic coding questions as well.
Okay. What was the package of Atos Intel?
Atos Syntel giving you a 3,40,000 rupees,
Okay,
and
3.4 LPA, and for Birla Soft it is 4 LPA.
4 LP.
Okay. So after the interview, like Birla Soft, after how many days you got the final selection mail?
After within a 2 week, I got the result
Okay,
that I'm
within the two
selected
weeks
in
you
that.
have got the result. You are selected. Okay,
Yeah,
great, great, great. Okay, fine then. I think this interview is definitely going to help a lot of students.
yeah.
So thank you for coming to our platform and guiding the student through. And if any doubt which I was unable to cover in the interview or I was unable to ask you, so that will come to the comments. So please do reply from your side. Okay.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, sir.
Thank you, Manish. Take care and all the very best for your future.
Thank you, sir.